YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Greatly appreciate you clicking on the video today. And we're back. And we're undefeated. And the Raiders are relevant. What is happening? 4-0 Indianapolis Colts. 3-1 Las Vegas Raiders. A couple exciting things. We've narrowed down players to negotiate with. We've talked extensively about these two. I'm still on the fence about Alec Pierce. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just feel like we can find a player in the draft. He's a 79 overall. He's 25 years old. He has star dev. I just think maybe we can find a guy in the draft, like just a freak of nature to kind of run the slot a little bit. I don't know. I'm slowly starting to feel like we might sign him. Braden Smith's gone. He's 29, going to be 30. He's going to regress. And we are the only other guys we're holding on to is Jelani Woods and Mo Cox. Trying to figure out that situation. Again, I might look at a 1-year deal for Mo Cox, and then again with the draft, find a tight end down the board that is, somewhat of a freak. The only other issue that I kind of ignored until now is how expensive this option's going to be. For a 74 overall, but he's 23, right? Normal dev, he's relatively interested in re-signing, but that's going to be an expensive re-signing. So, the next exciting thing is we have trade offers for Braden Smith and Alec Pierce. So, we're going to go ahead. I haven't looked at these, so you and I are going to look at them at the same time. For the first time. The Bengals always get Amari Cooper. I don't know why that's like a thing for them, but they always go and get him. Joey Porter. Okay. He's 25. Star development. He's an 81 overall. That could be something. I don't want D-Hop. Don't want Poona Ford. Don't want him. Keon White, left edge. 26. 79. We get 2 draft picks with. We don't need Allen. Wandell. I guess that's a fun one. Lenore's at 82. What is his contract, though? Left edge, 24. He's only a 73 overall. However, we get 3 draft picks. Okay, strong safety, 24. He's a star dev. Jonah Ellis, he's 22, but he's a normal dev. I just feel like I have enough people to really upgrade anyway. All right, Alec Pierce next. See what we can get here. The Vikes say Jalen Naylor. Not really interested in downgrading at older with a less development trait. Right guard. He's a young right guard. We already have a couple of those. Noah Brown's 29. Tutu Atwell. Alex Kappa, right guard. He's regressing like crazy. Okay. Now this is kind of interesting. Going to get Christian Barmore. It's like an 8 overall difference, but we get younger by 5 years. And then we could ship off one of those expensive D tackles. Don't need a running back. Don't want an old corner. All right, we have some thinking to do. We have some thinking to do for sure. We're not going to pull the trigger on anything yet. We're not going to pull a trigger yet. One thing that I did do is I went and I put in QB practition. It's to increase XP for training for quarterbacks, which if we're going to be paying Richardson $30+ million a year, we need to see some quicker progression from him. And we finally got one. Our right tackle, Jalen Travis, just moved from normal 2-star development. So that dev trait kind of throws a wrench into things, because I was probably going to go with the Braden Smith trade. We're going to go with the 24-year-old right tackle because he had a star development. We obviously get 5 years younger and different things like that. So kind of throws a wrench in things, but that's something that we can figure out here eventually. All right, we have Womack still out here this week, which gives us a little bit of time to talk about something else that I've been trying to think about here. And that is not paying Womack, right? And mainly because Justin Wally, 92 speed, so he is the fastest corner that we got. He's a Minnesota guy, and he's a scheme fit, unlike these two of our better players. But that's kind of where I'm sitting at right now, trying to develop him as well. So with that right guard or that right tackle getting that upgrade, right, I might be throwing Wally in there for some extra XP each week. Game time. Let's hop in. Let's see if we can stay undefeated here, and see where this game goes. All right, the Colts are going to be kicking it off to the Raiders. We are going to make them return it. We just need to make sure they don't get to the 35, right? So we're taking 9 yards of field position, almost one full first down away by kicking it down the field that way. So we get to see Genty. Okay, well, he might be a problem. He might be a problem. Oh, my Lord. That spin move was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Gino, drop it back. We get home. DeForest Buckner with the sack. I think I have to keep him. I think Grover needs to go. And we get home again. And it's him. Yeah, there's no way we're trading this one. 2 straight sacks for DeForest Buckner, the 31-year-old. The big thing, too, like with him and as I've switched on to the gunner for some reason, with him and Stewart, right, at 31, they're probably going to be regressing. I also looked at like rush D tackles, right? And Grover is super low in that aspect of the game as well. So it just makes sense that DeForest Buckner is more of the versatile player, so it makes more sense to keep him. So Anthony Richardson on the first offensive play. That was the first play we ran last week as well, but we rolled to the left and we threw a pick. So this time we decided to keep it and just pick up 9, which then Jonathan Taylor comes up and gets that 1 yard, and we get the first down. We give it back to him, and he breaks a tackle, and then only picks up 1 yard. Shy of 100 yards last week for Jonathan Taylor. Did have 19 carries. A lot of them were short yardage situations in which we didn't really need much more than what he got. So, as Tyler Warren, does he have the speed to get to the end zone? He's not going to, but he's going to deliver an absolute shot to that corner chasing him down. And he is going to get us to first and goal at the 9. The first real big play for our rookie tight end. And we are kind of rolling here early. JT with a cutback lane. Pittman's typically a really good blocker down the field. Loses on that block there, which keeps us from getting into the end zone. But 2nd and 4, essentially. Richardson gonna keep. That was the right read, but they just had so many people coming. Had way too many people coming for something to really be effective there. Tyler Warren, what a play. Jeremy Chin just made 2 huge plays for them. And I just think we take the points. We got to take the points here. I didn't realize we were at the 6. Kicks up, kicks good. 3-0. So pretty disappointing result after that long catch by our rookie tight end. But we get points more than they did on their first drive, right? So that's what we got to just keep our mind on.
Here we go.
We got to get off this block, Charlies. What are we doing? There's no way that's completed. There's no way that's completed, brother. Oh, he breaks a sack and then just throws up an absolute hospital ball. And he comes down with it. It's unbelievable. Jack Beck with 2 catches this drive. That first one just is absolutely infuriating. Wally made a play on the ball, just not a good enough play on the ball to knock it out. But they go read option to Gino, which is a very interesting play call. We need to pinch the line. 4th and inches, they didn't get it. We need to pinch the line. I lied. They're not going to sneak it again. They're going to give it to Genty. He's going to pick up the first and more. Golly. That would have been a huge, huge turn of events. But now we just need to make another play. Need to make another play. I've also... I mentioned this last episode as well as they hit Bowers about the sliders. Here's my thing, is yes, we're 4-0. I would argue, as they're going to have the corner out wide open, and this Beck guy is just eating our lives apart. Touchdown Raiders. As I was saying, we're 4-0. Our schedule hasn't been very tough early. And we've had very close games in which we're winning with game-winning kicks, late touchdowns, like all these things, right? So yes, we're 4-0. Looking back maybe the Colts weren't the correct team to choose for this rebuild idea. And Jonathan Taylor's hurt. That's fantastic. Because of the division they're in. We have the Texans. Sure. But then, and you know what? Jacksonville should be better than they are, but they just aren't, right? So, we're just going to keep him out for right now.
Okay, ready?
So in that sense, you know, maybe we're okay. But like, there's a couple other teams that were in really tough divisions, like the Jets. They have the Bills. They have the up-and-coming Patriots. They have the mystery Dolphins, in which we saw that there's no mystery. They're just terrible in week 1 when we decimated them. But then also, it happened in real life. Daniel Jones just went off against them. So, JT back in. He's not going to find anything there, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-3. And here's another thing, right, is the sliders. We're down 7-3 after 1. And I feel like we kind of dominated that first quarter. So, it's just one of those things, right, that I don't know how much the sliders are going to change much, except for, like, having more of those type of things where we drop the pass and those different types of things, right? So it's just an interesting spot that we find ourselves in. And I love this. Chief Tommy Tuck says, no thank you, we are going to go for this. Pittman is pressed. They kind of drop. We got Mo Alley Cox coming behind Tyler Warren. So 2 guys go with Warren. He leaves Mo Alley Cox wide open, right behind him. Khalil Herbert's back in again, which makes me believe Jonathan Taylor is a little bit more banged up. So it might be like a pick and choose when we see Taylor. Gonna sling this out to Herbert. He can't really make anybody miss. Now, if Taylor's going to miss an extended period of time, right, might be time to either look at getting another running back. Okay, well, this time our receivers collide, not the cornerbacks, which typically doesn't end well, but Alec Pierce makes the catch, breaks a tackle, gets the first down. Khalil Herbert is tired, and he gets absolutely destroyed. That man is huge. Is that Tyreek Wilson? That guy is monstrous. Okay, Herbert, if you are that tired, brother, get off the field. Anthony Richardson throws as he gets hit, and it's going to fall incomplete. All right. Tyler Warren gets back. I think we go for this one on the 3. I think we go for this one. We got Max Crosby in pass coverage. We're attacking that every time. Mo Alley Cox with the touchdown, and we are going to take a 10-7 lead here at home. Middle of the second quarter, 15 plays, 75 yards, 6 minutes off the clock. A really sustainable drive. The Rams are 0-5. What? And they're on the verge of being 0-6. Woof. Might be the end of the Stanford era there. Unless he's hurt. Maybe that's the reason. Genty. Loss of 1. Zaire Franklin in the backfield. We're starting to develop this this linebacker core. here in Indianapolis, and we're going to get torched. Touchdown, Brock Bowers. What were we? Cover 3. How did we just get absolutely destroyed like that? Interesting. All right, well, just like that, it's 14-10. Kick it. It's going to be short. Khalil Herbert. You might need to take him off the kick return if he's going to be the bell cow, because I don't want. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Here we go. Strike. 70 Timberwolves.
That was just a messed up play to begin with. Christian Wilkins doesn't even play for him anymore. She's not even in the league anymore. Oh, if that was a good throw. Josh Downs is still running. But get the first down. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. Herbert, man. I might have to go Goodson. He's got more burst. Maybe that backup running back's not a terrible idea after all. I just don't know why the Jets, I mean, every trade package I try to put together, the Jets are getting rid of
Let's go now.
Braylon Allen, and I just don't know. I mean, obviously, yeah, they got Breece Hall, who's like 24, 25, but still. In real life, it's like they're leaning towards Allen, but then Breece Hall goes and has a pretty big game week 1. So, I don't know. It's interesting for sure, though, as we throw the screen pass, and we're under a minute here in the first half. Use our second timeout here. Josh Downs not going to be open. We're just going to take off with Anthony Richardson. He's going to get popped, though. I don't like that he's taking that shot. That was just poor decision by me.
Panther 11.
It's going to be the first. He dropped it. All right, we're going to take the points. 14-13. Kicks up, kicks right down the middle, and it's good. 13 seconds left here until half. Halftime report coming in here as we end the half 14-13, as you'll probably see on the first thing of the halftime show, but here it is.
The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with buys on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And it's the man who missed last year but is back now, J.J. McCarthy. He connects on the touchdown pass 18 yards away. Why don't we go over to Charm City now, check in on the Ravens as they host the Houston Texans. And here's the 3-time All-Pro, DeAndre Hopkins. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. The Ravens trying to get to 4-1, a good start, and they have the lead at the half. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's last year's Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. He's been terrific in the first half. This, the first of his 2 touchdown runs. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Eagles with the lead at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, so a little look around the league. I was confused why the Vikes were done already, but this is one of their over-the-seas games. The second one, actually, I think. So we do get the ball here to start the second half. We've definitely been hurt by the fact we don't have Jonathan Taylor. He has 5 carries. And, yeah, it's just we don't have that explosiveness. And he's back in the game, so we're going to see if they overreact to that, go play action, and take a shot down the field. And it is a horrible throw behind Josh Downs. And
Here we go.
unreal. Genty gets the ball. He's going to try to get outside. No can do. Is that Latu? It wasn't Kudipe. Where is Franklin going? Bowers is kind of eating us alive here. Can the defense get off the field?
Here we go.
We get pressure, but he's still able to find Brock Bowers. Right in his face. It's a good throw by Gino. Charlie's tries to set the edge, but he gets blocked inside, but Kenny Moore sets the edge and makes the tackle on Genty. He has been so good this year. It's been really fun to watch. And Brock Bowers is on him. That's insane. Zaire Franklin in the backfield, finished up at number 4. Is that our other corner, Jones? Yeah.
Here we go, Simone.
We're going to throw it out to Genty. We got to come up and make a tackle. Kenny Moore again, getting there, stopping him from getting in the end zone.
Come on, shot.
We're going to toss it out to Genty yet again. There's a flag. Illegal contact, brother. They're on the 1-yard line. We got 5 yards. Grover Stewart blows that play up. I don't understand how it's illegal contact. Second and goal. They're not going to go to Genty again. They're going to throw it to him. They do. Zaire's out there yet again to make the tackle. He's been kind of all over the place on Genty here this game. And he's been playing pretty well. But why is Jones like a linebacker right now? Take Brock Bowers. This back guy is eating us. It's his second touchdown today. Who is this man? Unbelievable. It's going to be 21-13. I'm really confused about these goalposts, by the way. Like, why are they switching colors? Have they been red the entire game? Kick return to the 23.
Go!
Just gonna have to throw that away. Should probably be intentional grounding because it didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. But we'll take it. We'll take anything we can get right now. I love how that screen is broken. Wear and tear just doesn't show.
Ready, set.
Another red throw, another pick. Here's the blow-up game. He did not intercept that, by the way. There's no way he got both feet in. Okay, I guess he landed on both. All right. Kenny Moore. I mean, he's unreal. Unreal. Can the defense get off the field?
Here we go. Hey.
We can't cover anybody. I mean, who's that guy? Can't even guard him. All right, here we go. And we're not going to be able to get him this time. Genty's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Raiders. All right, offense back out on the field here. JT finding some space. This is what we've been missing when we miss him for a quarter and a half. That's the type of stuff that we miss. That's the stuff that we miss. A little stutter step in the backfield. Gets upfield, picks up 5.
On the set. Get it. Ready.
Anthony Richardson uses his legs there. I was super confused what that play was, by the way. All right, here we go. Third down. Well, Ali Cox was kind of open early, but there was a lot of congestion, so we waited for Tyler Warren, and he is going to pick up the first down and much more. We're going to go to the short side here. Way less people to block. JT is going to pick up about 6. And he's kind of just battling through this one right now, which is good to see. Because he is the spark that this offense needs, especially with Richardson struggling, and Herbert finds the end zone. JT and Herbert, the two running backs, really the big catalysts of those drives, of that drive. And we are going to cut it to 28-20 here in the third quarter. 6 plays, 3.5 minutes off the clock. Can we keep the Raiders from scoring? Also, the Panthers are 4-0 on their way to 5-0. That's kind of insane. That's insane. Titans 3-1. That's somebody that we need to look out for sure in division.
Here we go, here we go.
They're taking on the 0-4 Cardinals, so we can only assume that they probably win that one. Genty finds another 10. He has 52 yards rushing. We had kept him under wraps until that touchdown run. And Franklin there again. If Franklin's meeting him in the backfield, he is going down for a loss. And that is what we need. We need to continue to keep him in check. Jacoby Myers makes it 3rd and 1 as we chase and tackle him. QB sneak. They get it this time. I mean, it's impossible to stop that play in this game, it feels like. Like, there's no defensive adjustment that you can do, which is annoying. Super annoying. There's Franklin again. Charlie's comes up as well. Tamanatu as well, the rookie that got the upgrade, was in there as well. And that's going to be the 3rd quarter, 28-20. Here in Indianapolis, the Raiders lead the Colts. We are in a 2nd and 12. Got them behind the sticks here a little bit. We got to keep them in. Oh, Charlie's, half a step, and that is a pick 6, bro. Whoa. Oh, man. We broke on that so well. Jacoby Myers going to make a catch, break a tackle, but we rally. And he is going to go down, and that is going to bring up 4th down, and that is going to bring out the punt unit. So defense does their job here. Big thing, as they're going to pin us deep. What a punt. Literally landed on the line. That's insane. I want to go to the weak side again.
Here we go.
But Crosby's over there. So and we just decide not to take on that linebacker, which is interesting.
Here we go.
Now I forgot what I was going to say. JT with the spin move gets us a little bit. Oh, I remember. It's important that we score relatively quickly because we do have all 3 timeouts. In case we do not get the 2-point conversion, right? Down 8. So it's important for us to ensure that we have time in case we need to get the ball back, right? Not rely on an onside kick, because we know that that's just probably just not going to happen. Not going to happen. I don't know the last time I recovered an onside kick in a game. And we might not need to. Jermaine Pratt, interception number 3 for Anthony Richardson. I mean, it looked like we had a step, and it just disappeared when the ball was in the air. The Boo Birds, they got me good on that play action. And what is this, man? Defense, man. We're giving up 246 yards to the lowly Josh Beck, or Betch. I don't even know how to say his name. The Raiders and their white slot guys. First Renfro. Then didn't they have somebody else before that? Now they got Betch, they got Bowers that can go out there. Just absolutely devastating. Gino's going to scramble for a touchdown. It's going to make it a 15-point game here. Do I need to mess with the sliders? God. 2 red throws into interceptions. That one was a green throw and turned into an interception. And 2 of the 3 definitely for sure end up in touchdowns. Might be 3 for 3. Just let it go in the end zone. I don't care. Okay, it goes to 20 if it lands in there. Okay, well, that's good enough. Truthfully, I mean, we might just... Richardson is a mess right now, and we don't have JT in the game either. I was going to say we're just going to get JT his yards then. And he's just like, nah, I'm out. We don't need it. Which, to be fair, I don't mind that, to be honest. Herbert picks up the first down. Just what a disappointing showing. Mainly by this man. I mean, it's just got to be better. And again, we knew the blow-up game was coming, right, eventually, but we got to limit it to this game, right? We just got to limit it to this game. And Quentin Nelson looks like a fish out of water out in the screen. It's going to be the 2-minute warning. 35-20. I mean... Yeah, Alec Pierce, I'm not trusting that throw on the run right now. So, sorry, buddy. We're going to keep it with Richardson. I mean, his legs have been pretty solid today, but, I mean, that's the only thing that has really done us any good from him, especially. Throw it out to Mo Alley Cox. He's going to get tackled, and that is going to be the game. We really just left chew clock on just because, I mean, the game was over. So, looks like we do have a touchdown with Alec Pierce. Get his trade value up a little bit. But that's just kind of a consolation prize right now. Really disappointing showing. But the Vegas defense showing why they are probably 3-1, to be honest with you. Eric Stokes with 2 picks. Jermaine Pratt gets back there with an interception as well to kind of put the game away. So both of us are now 4-1. Again, super disappointing. Didn't have Jonathan Taylor for most of the game, which obviously derails a lot of things, and so does throwing 3 picks. I mean, he threw for 211, 2 touchdowns. I mean, that last one was kind of a late, cheap touchdown. Yeah, again, first real, blow-up game. Jonathan Taylor averaged 5.6, but he's just not on the field. Herbert's just not the answer. He's not the answer. We might move Goodson up. He doesn't have that burst. I don't know. Pierce 4 for 64 and a touchdown. Mo Alley Cox caught the other touchdown. Warren 2 for 64. He had that long of 42 to aid his case. Herbert had 4 catches for 21. I keep saying it, but we got to get... I mean, these two combined for 2 catches and 32 yards is just not it, man. Just not it. These two need to be way more involved. And that's on me, right? That's on me. Defensively, 2 linebackers again. 6 for Franklin, 5 for tackles for losses. Charlie's 5 tackles, 1 for loss. Andy had a pass deflection, right? Kenny Moore, tackle for loss with 4 tackles. Daniel Scott played a lot for some reason, and I don't know why. We need to figure that out. Get him off the field because he was terrible. sack-wise, we had 2 on the first possession, and that's all we got. No interceptions, no forced fumbles, no nothing. So just an overall just blah game, right? We're probably in the game or win the game without those 3 picks. So a tough one to swallow.
High five! I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Indianapolis? The Colts at home to take on the Raiders. And it's the Raiders' defense that comes up with the big play here. The game hanging in the balance, and they force the interception. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers at home to take on Washington. And it's the rookie, Omarion Hampton. And this will turn into one of the best plays of the week. He's gone. The Chargers move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints hosting the New York Giants. And it's the second-year man, Spencer Rattler. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
All right, well, that also just, proves that something is up with the game, right? The Saints are 4-1. And with Bengal, who he admits, right, he's not the greatest player of the game, but, he wasn't even that good to start. So, very interesting start there. We do have a LB breakout number 2. He probably didn't get there. He didn't play. Did he? 4500s. Okay, but he didn't get a development upgrade. That's tough. All right. That is going to be the episode. When you see it, it's going to be late. It's going to be Monday night, just before Monday Night Football. Some stuff came up. So the college football episode from Saturday, it actually got uploaded pretty early on Monday morning. This one will be Monday night. So I appreciate you all. And when you see it next, there might be some changes here. So, again, I greatly appreciate the support. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. As always, I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a great day. Spread the word. Peace.